Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to play a song called Take It Away by L.A.B, which is a very cool New Zealand band. This is how the main riff goes. Right, so what's happening here is we've got 4 chords. First one's a C minor 7, then a E flat major, then a G minor 7, and then an F major. So that's the chord progression, and then the guitarist is just doing these little licks around those chords. So we'll start off with the C minor 7. First of all, you just hit the top string, which is the 8th fret of the low E string, and then you hit the last 3 strings on the 8th fret. Then you put your pinky on the 10th fret of the high E string, and you strum it once, and then you take it off and strum it again with an upstroke. And then another upstroke at the end of the bar. And then we move into the E flat, which is an A-shaped bar chord on the 6th fret. So you can either do it like this, where you're barring with your first finger and then doing like a half bar with your ring finger, or some other people like to do it that way, where you use all your fingers. I prefer that way. And first of all, we hit the root note, which is the 6th fret of the A string, and it's palm muted, and he hits it twice, so it's a down up. And then you hit the next 3 strings, which you're barring on the 8th fret. So it's, and then there's a hammer-on pull-off on the 8th fret of the D string. So you play the 8th fret, then you hammer on your ring finger to the 10th fret of the D string, and then pull it back off to the 8th fret, like that. Then it's the 10th fret of the A string, 8th fret of the A string, so that little lick goes, and then you move that finger forwards 2 frets to the 10th fret of the A string, and you make your G minor 7 chord, which is an A minor 7 shaped bar chord on the 10th fret. And you hit that root note, which is the 10th fret of the A string, and then you hit the next 3 strings. Then you put your pinky on the 13th fret of the B string, and then take it off and do an upstroke, and then another upstroke. So a similar rhythm to what was happening in the first bar. And then you quickly move to your F, which is an A-shaped bar chord on the 8th fret, and you just hit what you're looking for there is the middle 4 strings. You don't want to hear the top one, you don't want to hear the bottom one. One short staccato, short sharp strum, and then you slide from the 10th fret of the A string to the 12th fret of the A string. Then you play the 10th fret of the G string, give it like a vibrato, and then the 12th fret of the D string, and then the 10th fret of the D string. So that last bar was, right, and then it does it again, but leaves out the first note, which was the, so instead of doing that root note, he just does like these 2 mutes, which is when you're holding the shape but you're not actually pressing down, your fingers are just lightly touching the strings. Makes like a chicka sound. Same thing on the next chord, the E flat. And then there's that hammer on pull off lick to the G minor 7. And then the F. And that's it. very cool lick, very cool riff. And then you have it. I didn't learn the rest of the song, but I figured everyone was just interested in learning the start because that is the coolest bit. Although the bridge section is also very cool. But it's a lot more straightforward, I'm sure you can probably work it out. So there you have it. Enjoy, good luck, and see you next time.